It's always good to see chamber events. I tell you, we've got some very strong Chamber of Commerce. I mean, you go down to South County, which I've been to most of these meetings. South County Chamber of Commerce, always well attended down there. North County, of course, well attended. Pasadena, Severna Park, West County. I mean, we've got a lot of strong businesses in Anne Arundel County, strong small businesses.
Right, who are very involved with each other and the community as well.
Absolutely, and that's part of what makes Anne Arundel County great. That and our sports, Carla. You got to see it. Good day, sports fans. We start on the baseball diamond this week as two surprisingly good teams did battle in Glen Burnie. The Gophers came into Tuesday's contest with a .500 record on the season, due in part to the big bat of John Robinson, who belted a solo homer in the first inning. Northeast came back to score a run of their own in the first when pitcher Brandon O'Malley hit a sac fly to left to score one. O'Malley would shut the Gophers' bats down pretty much the rest of the way, retiring 11 of the next 12 hitters he faced. The Eagles would go on to pick up their 9th win on the season, 4-2 over Glen Burnie. Elsewhere, Brian Dunn and Zach Jackson combined for 1/2 of Old Mill's run support as they defeated Meade 8-4. Severna Park would only need 5 innings as they had no problems getting past Annapolis 12-1. Broadneck pulls an upset as they come back to beat Arundel 7-6, and South River uses defense and strong pitching for their 3-1 victory over Southern. Well, if you like offense and scoring, Old Mill was the place to be on Wednesday night as the Patriots took on the Northeast Eagles in girls lacrosse. Kelly Paulson had an explosive game for the Lady Patriots, scoring 3 times in the first half and then, get this, 5 more goals in the second half to lead all scorers. Courtney Wolford did her best and managed to keep the Eagles alive, scoring 6 times. However, Old Mill was just 1 goal better in this one, 16-15. Elsewhere, Severna Park moves to 10-3 on the season with a 21-6 win over Arundel. Chesapeake has no problem defeating those winless Gophers 13-1, and South River ruled the first half, but Annapolis made a comeback in the second, but it fell short as they lost 15-8. And finally today, we're nearing the end of Rockfish Trophy season. So to all of you anglers and, of course, tanglers like me out there, remember, get your lines in the water and catch the big one. But from our friends at Maryland DNR, make sure you have the proper license and you're treating our waterways with respect as you enjoy the sport of fishing this summer. Well, in our Recreation and Park Spotlight, Save the Bay, at Lake Waterford was a huge success due to the partnership between the Department of Recreation and Parks and the Volunteer Center for Anne Arundel County. Over 150 people from various community groups came together at the park to help clean it up and learn how to make the community greener. In today's Recreation and Park Spotlight, Carolyn Ryan had a chance to catch up with the organizers of the event. Carolyn.
Thanks, Eric. We're here at Lake Waterford Park, where on this beautiful Saturday morning we have over 100 volunteers out rolling their sleeves up, putting their gardening gloves on, and helping with Save the Bay Day. I'm here with Faye Morrow from the Volunteer Center for Anne Arundel County, Bruce Baker from Comcast, and Wendy Scarborough from Anne Arundel County Recreation and Parks. Faye, can you tell us, what is Save the Bay Day? How did all these groups come together?
Well, this is our second year here at Lake Waterford Park, and we put together volunteer projects throughout the county, but this is very close to our heart because we have so many youth that participate. We have partnerships with Anne Arundel Recreation and Parks to make this happen. Comcast is here today as Comcast Cares Day. We have folks from Priority out near the airport, at the Action Club at Bella McCree, that includes some Kiwanis Club members. We have several key clubs here from high schools throughout the county. We have Kohl's department store folks doing outreach here. All of these people have heard about how we have to take care of our parks in order to be able to enjoy them for ourselves and our families, and they're here doing this wonderful cleanup day.
Right. Well, speaking of taking care of the parks, Wendy, tell us a little bit about the actual projects that they're working on and how that's going to help the park.
One of the main projects that we're working on is we needed new soft cover for our playground area. We had the cover delivered, but unfortunately they weren't able to spread it. So we have over 40 midshipmen in the playground area now spreading the soft surface for the play area so that we'll be safe for our children. We have youth and adults throughout the entire park just picking up trash, We have the people that are planting our gardens. We are very lucky to get a master gardener here to be able to assist us with making sure that we have proper native plants within the park. It's just here to beautify the park. As Carolyn stated, you know, we have now turned this into a community park, and the community needs to come together to take care of the park. And they are doing an excellent job, and we hope they continue.
And one of those organizations that's here, as Faye mentioned, is Comcast. Bruce, can you tell us about Comcast Cares?
Sure. This is actually our 10th anniversary helping the community. We have thousands and thousands of employees throughout the Maryland-Delaware region helping out through the community. We have over 30 participants from Comcast at this park today helping out. Some folks came as far as York, PA. I have a couple of folks from Harford County that came down, and it was an overwhelming response. We have folks that are donating blood throughout the region from the last week to help all of the victims of all of the terrible tornadoes that we've had in an effort to help the community.
Right. Well, it sounds like a great community project, community day out here. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Carolyn.
Well, we have some new programming to tell you about. Each month we try to bring you new shows from events around the county. And this month we have 3 new programs on the channel for your viewing pleasure. Are you a small business that hasn't yet tried recycling? County Executive Leopold recently hosted a public forum on the benefits of recycling for a cleaner environment and also savings on trash hauling contracts. You can watch the forum here every day at 11 a.m. And as promised, we have the Maryland Senior Idol competition in its entirety. The contest featured seniors belting out classic songs from all over the state, including 2 contestants from Anne Arundel County. You can watch Senior Idol each day at 8 a.m. and weekends at 8 p.m. Finally, we have recorded a seminar given recently by the Department of Public Works on our efforts to improve our infrastructure for water and sewer. This program will give you a good overview of what the county does to maintain our sewer lines, roads, and other facilities. That program will be available right here at 2 p.m. each day and 11 p.m. on weekends. County Executive Leopold said of the programs, "Our county cable channel is a great way for citizens to catch programs they might not have been able to attend in person and to get the useful information provided."
We're getting as popular as CNN and TNN and all these MTV.
Almost, Eric.
Yeah. Getting a little ahead of myself there. But no, really, it's a good educational. If you want education, come to the county cable channel. We're going to tell you, we're not going to tell you about we're not going to tell you about the capture of bin Laden and all those kind of things. We're going to tell you what's going on in your county.
News.
Local news. That's what people want.
You can get your national news from CNN.
Somewhere else.
Yeah.
That's right.
You can get your local
we're like
news
the
here.
small business of TV here in Anne Arundel County. Now, a lot of good stuff going on, and a lot of things that we didn't mention about the budget. Budget process right now is going through the council. We've begun the public hearings. There's a lot of work for the council to do this month. The month of May is always busy. They've also got comprehensive rezoning still going on for District 1 and 4, and then we're going to start District 6 and 7. So those guys are busy down there.
Very. It's a long process.
It is a very long process, but a lot of things happen. That's what people want to see. They want to see government workers and government employees and politicians, elected officials. They want to see everybody busy and making sure that we're...
And the events that are happening around the county.
Oh, yeah. May, spring, big events.
That's right.
Blue Angels
People are,
exactly.
at the end of the month, everyone's starting to get out. Now that spring is here, so.
That's right. So stop watching us and get out there. That wraps up this week's edition of Week in Review. You can watch this episode online anytime at www.aacounty.org. Archive episodes are available at blip.tv and YouTube. You can also subscribe to the free video podcast at iTunes. Please tune in again next week for more highlights and news from around your county. We'll see you next time.